bowmen rode out of Nottingham town. But Robin Hood left those bowmen a-gasping on the ground. Oh, the sheriff, he dined with Robin Hood, and when he had paid the score, back to Nottingham spurred. But from what I heard, he rode hindside to four. So here's to the tail in the sheriff's hand, and here's to the bowl in thine. And when ye have drunk to Robin Hood, pray leave a penny in mine, in mine. Pray leave a penny in mine.
Trouble for England was not only confined to the homeland and the wicked doings of the sheriff and the king's ambitious brother Prince John. Word soon reached England's shores of the capture of King Richard by the enemy, and furthermore, he would not be released until a sizable ransom was received. Immediately, the Queen Mother and the Lord High Archbishop, along with Prince John, through no wish of his own, had a public gathering where all donations for the freedom of King Richard were accepted. Upon hearing of this, Robin immediately sent one of his men under cover of night to Lady Merrie with his offering. A true gesture to the king, who was the hope of all England. Robin and his men were present at the gathering in disguise.
John of Rutland has given 300 marks. Edward of Bridgeford has given 430 marks.
This purse was given freely by Robin Fitzooth and his outlawed band, and with it their prayers for King Richard's swift return.
Should such tainted coin be mingled with the gifts of honourable men? With a sum of 1,000 marks, our noble king would scorn to have us buy his freedom with the blood money of thieves. Well said, Sheriff. Where's your 1,000 marks? Yea, 1,000 marks from the sheriff. 1,000 marks from the sheriff. 1,000 marks from the sheriff. 1,000 marks from the sheriff.
This outburst is premature. I am confident that the sheriff is but awaiting his turn to shame us all with his munificence.
You are right, Reverend Father. What say you, Sir Sheriff?
My lords, you'll find my loyalty will meet the test. Bring forth my copper. You demanded 1,000. I have given nigh on 1,200. Though the gift has left me penniless, I feel no shame if my poverty will aid the safe release of our sovereign lord, King Richard. For such a cause, I would to heaven I could give 10,000 more. Heaven has heard you, my Lord High Sheriff.
And with that announcement, Robin and his men presented all the loot which the sheriff had taken in unjust taxes. Money which Prince John had meant to use to overthrow King Richard was now being used to save him.
Now God be thanked. The deliverance of your king is assured.
Prince John realized what a threat Robin Hood was to his plans. He was determined to eliminate the threat. The answer was to set a trap, and the trap was to be Lady Merrie locked in his castle prison.
Hubert, bring the Lady Merrie into this chamber. Let her believe that His Grace the Archbishop requests her presence here.
My Lord Archbishop?
This way, my lady. Let her go.
The Queen can hear of this.
She'll not be pleased to learn you've slipped off to join your outlaw lover.
Upon hearing of Marian's plight, Robin and his band disguised themselves as the sheriff's men and were able to get the drawbridge lowered, thus gaining entrance into Prince John's castle. Once inside, they seized the sheriff and a henchman as captives and commanded them to proceed to Lady Marian's dungeon cell.
Lead us to Maid Marian, or you forfeit your lives.
Rush the warders, lower the drawbridge.
Nay, we came as sheriff's men will leave as such. Escort to a queen's lady. When the drawbridge is lowered, ride out in good order. Give the order. Lower the drawbridge. Long overdue.
I swear on my honor as a knight I will not cry out if you but spare me.
So be it.
Halt that man!
Robin charged forward on his horse, but was felled by the lance of a guardsman. With one arm injured, he warded off his foe and rushed to the now rising drawbridge. Quickly, the sheriff ran up the incline of the bridge and overtook him. There was a violent struggle as the drawbridge rose higher and higher. With a desperate lunge, Robin grasped the top of the drawbridge. The sheriff tried to pull him back by holding his leg. Robin's final hope for freedom was fast becoming a closing gap as the drawbridge was almost completely shut and his strength was waning from the wound. With a last hopeful surge of strength, Robin kicked the sheriff, who lost his hold and fell to his death. Final moment, Robin was able to clear the drawbridge and dive into the moat and safety below.
A sweet rhyming minstrel fain would I be. I'd sing like a nightingale tall in the tree. I'd sing of good Robin Hood wounded and sick. I'd sing of our king, may he hurry back quick. I'd sing of Prince John, be it only to mock. If he comes here, we'll split him from noddle to knock. Noddle to knock, noddle to knock. We'll split Prince John from noddle to knock. And noddle to knock, and noddle to knock. We'll split Prince John from noddle to knock.
One day, after his wounds had healed, Robin received a strange hooded knight in his Sherwood Forest retreat.
Which of you is Robin Hood?
I am. What seek you here?
I come to rid this forest of outlaws.
Come you from Prince John?
I come in the king's name.
It is ever in the king's name, no matter what the abuse may be. And the true king not here to disclaim it. Take off your hood.
Don't think to order me.
Take your hood off, or I'll knock it about your ears from here to Nottingham.
Pardon our rash, unwitting words, my Lord King.
I'll forgive you more than that. England stands deep in debt to you, and to all your brave bowmen. Robin Fitzooth. Henceforth you shall be known as Robin, Earl of Locksley. Rise up, Sir Robin.
So, with the return of King Richard, justice was once more triumphant in England. Robin and his men were rewarded, Prince John justly punished, and Lady Marian became the wife of Robin Hood.
riddle-a-diddle-a-day-day, and a riddle-a-diddle-a-day. Oh, I'll sing a song, a rollicking song as I roll along my way, with the hey-derry-die and a derry-die-do, and a riddle-a-diddle-a-day-day, and a riddle-a-diddle-a-day.